He about to tear the roof up.
MP? Nice to meet you. Name's Allie. Welcome to the Gatorade training facility.
It is nice to meet you, Ellie. This place is something else.
We wanted the setting to...
What's up, MP? I'm Chris Brickley. Welcome to my gym. We're open 24/7 for whenever you want to get some work in and sharpen up your skills.
What's up, Chris? This is dope, man. It feels good to get out of the practice facility sometime.
Of course, we've got open runs with other pros daily, 3-on-3 Monday through Thursday, and 5-on-5 on the weekends. Come by anytime.
Bet. Chris, what's up?
MP in the house. Let's get to work. It's time to grind. You up?
Mismatch! Stay on him! You got him! Hey, to the left, box out.
Yeah, don't blame it on that win. I got you.
Oh, what's the foul, ref?
Oh!
Keep taking that, Cole. Hey, yo, right here.
Ah, I'm a beast out here. 4-2. Check it.
I got him! Get the rebound!
Whoa, that's not your range, man. Come back in here.
Come around. Dump him out!
Is this what you call? Is there anyone out here I can't 6-4? Check.
Hey! Get board!
No muscle. Too far for you. Come on, at least try. I can keep going.
Whose bat is that? Give me
This
this!
is my court. I take what I want.
Shut up!
Yikes! You
Take
missed badly. You want it? Try to come get it. Come on.
Oh, hit that! Yo, look at the clock, B!
Check rock.
Ball coming, ball coming.
Get board, get board.
Back door.
Hey, let's go. Move around. I'm not even breaking a sweat out here.
Hey, back door, back door. Don't let him shoot that. Shut up, shut up.
Hey, you just need to stay home and play 2K, yo. Try to guard me. You know it. I'm calling it. Next. Who next? Check it.
Box out. All right, pressure him up. Pressure him up.
Hey, what's the count? It's time for you to go to sleep. Don't go easy on me.
Hey, right here, right here.
You can't run that out. You can't shoot.
Hey,
Oh, you just got shook. We can call it if you want.
You got him. Give on, give on, give on.
Hey, that's a -1 with that miss.
Rip that. Shot.
Missed
Get
that.
the board.
You should subtract points for that one.
Hey, come around, come around. Oh,
You can't play for me.
Stop me. Go over, go over. Ball, 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 ball.
Hesitated.
That's all you, Cole?
Yo, what you got?
Foul!
Ah, that's fine.
Get more, get more. Oh, come on.
Check.
Who's watching him? Push on him. Come on. Hey, yo, yo, yo. Right here. Help him out. Help him out.
Point 17. Check it.
Get the rebound.
Yo, how you come out here throwing up air balls?
Man, you were a beast out there today.
The other team's already worried about stopping you, MP.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Brian, with a new season underway, what are some areas that are challenging for players to get used to again, Grant?
You know, BA, I think being on the road again in general, making sure you continue to eat right, get the proper rest, getting into a routine as quickly as possible. That's what's the most challenging at first.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Julius Randle out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Anthony Edwards. Then there's Naz Reid. And it's Big Red in at the one. Pass to Mitchell. The three. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And defensively, you have to make them work harder than this, or it's gonna be a long night.
It's rebounded by Minnesota. And seeing this team right now is a problem. They've got 14 consecutive victories.
You have to give a ton of credit to not only the coaching staff for having their group prepared to play nightly, but also a ton of credit to these players who have been solid with their rotations, who've been committed to both ends of the floor. Their depth has been apparent. This is a formidable team right now.
Here's Dick. And it's all from three-point range. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. And it really feels like the chemistry of this Timberwolves team has taken a step forward.
And B.A., you know this. Winning always enhances that energy and chemistry. But beyond that, this is a roster full of players that have had individual success, and now they're hungry and thirsty for team success, because that's the true measure.
The three from Barnes. Alexander Walker grabs the board.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Reed. Here's Big Red, guarded by Barrett. Outside, Alexander Walker. Out left to the wing. Back to Randall. 6 on the shot clock. Big Red, the pass to Edwards. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Now Barrett, covered by Alexander Walker. The three from Mitchell. And again, Toronto, no good. And here's Minnesota now. They've gone on an 8-0 run. Basket counts. Big Red's got 10.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
And Barrett has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. They trail by 9. And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Brown, he's checked in for Dick. And while it might be very early in the season, never too soon to take a look at the power rankings, see how the teams are stacking up. You take a look at the 76ers. They're a rising team, climbing to 5th on the board.
Well, I think for Minnesota, they've definitely made a statement here in the early going, outpacing some teams that were projected to be better, owning that top spot and defending it with honor.
And one thing we've seen from R.J. Barrett, he likes playing in a system where they move the ball, Doris.
And he likes B.A. when that ball moves in his direction. R.J. Barrett is a thirsty scorer. He can go off the bounce. He's working really hard to shore up that perimeter game. He has got a tremendous future. Well, one thing you love about R.J. Barrett is he is a scorer at heart. This guy will hunt shots. He's going to be aggressive. And when he gets on a roll, look out, guys.
Here's Big Red. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Raptors trail by 10. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Launches a 3. Alexander Walker grabs the board.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Outside for Randall. Pass to Edwards. Here he goes. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Brown passes to Pirtle. To the middle. Here's Mitchell. Shot from the low block. It's good. Off the glass. Mitchell's got 5 points.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
Here's Big Red. Really played well against Phoenix in his last game. Let's go with a three. Drops in the three.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Outside Barnes. It's rebounded by Minnesota. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant.
Brown with a screen. Now here's Barrett. Defense right on him. Nails the baby hook.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Here's Big Red. That one goes in. 14 points for him.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And so it's Minnesota in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. We'll be right back. Completely new group for the Timberwolves. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
What a performance. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. On the court for Minnesota, we've got Edwards. Naz Reid out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Big Red in at the point. Outside Dick fires for three. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Alexander-Walker's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Big Red. Checked by Mitchell. That one's true. He's now 9 of 10.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Mitchell, a screen on Edwards. Pass to Barrett. Barnes a screen. Back to Dick. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Barnes, no good. The Timberwolves lead by 16. Here's Big Red. 18 points for him. Reid, good. Reid's got his first bucket in this one.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game. Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Big Red misses.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
And Mitchell with the slam.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
And so it's Minnesota with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. Defense is setting the tone. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Hey, folks.
They've kept the ball moving. No one's trying to be a hero, and you see the results.
Yeah, they're just not slinging it around. They are passing.
Fellas, what do you say we take a look now at the power rankings?
You look at the Timberwolves, they're on a mission. You can tell. They came into the season locked and loaded, making a statement here early on, Ernie.
Still a lot of season left, but you couldn't ask. And that'll do it for us.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for the Raptors. It's a 16-point game. All right, time for an injury report.
Hey guys, Minnesota's head athletic trainer gave me an update. He said there is tendonitis in the knee, and it is a source of debilitating pain right now. And with this injury coming early, it forces the coaching staff to make some difficult decisions. It'll be interesting to see how they adjust.
All we can hope for is that the prognosis isn't as bad as it seems, guys.
Yeah, we were hoping for much better news, and obviously not very encouraging.
No, I mean, this is a big blow, and it will force the team to make some adjustments, not just in terms of personnel in the court, but in terms of strategy.
Barrett is the 3, and Barnes will play the 4. Dick is out there with Mitchell, and it's Pirtle in at the center position. That's the group starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Guys, Scotty Barnes said, my game starts on the defensive end, guarding anybody and taking pride in it. That leads to great offense in transition and just leads me to stay on lockdown throughout the game. Brian?
And Allie, for all his offensive gifts, that focus on defense is what makes him special.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Right side Reed to the inside. The kick out to Edwards. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. From 13, it's rebounded by Barrett.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Grant, would you say the Raptors are in the process of starting over?
You know, I certainly don't think that's the wrong thing to call it, B.A. Coaching changes, some big trades. They're shuffling things around and trying to start building something new.
Pass to Reed. Knocked away. It's stolen by Pirtle. Here's Barrett. The shot comes out. Nice D from Alexander Walker.
Trying to get it going. Only 1 for 5 to start the second half.
Fast break, Minnesota.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Well, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Raptors trail by 19. On the court for Minnesota, we've got Naz Reid, Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with McDaniels. Then there's Edwards, and it's Big Red in at the point guard position. Brown, no good.
Unbelievable. He blew that. Look, guys, no clue what went wrong there.
Here's Big Red. He takes it in. 5 on the clock. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Big Red's got 24 points.
Yeah, just late help on the defensive side. I mean, just another breakdown for them.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Here's Big Red. Spins. And that one's good. 26 points for him.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Pass to Abaji. Nice D from Alexander Walker.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Here's Big Red. And Grant, with the 65 games rule for player awards, it did seem there was a real reduction in load management.
Yeah, BA, and I liked it. The Stars played more early on, but we also saw a lot of them get banged up by the playoffs. So it seems there's still a balance to be struck.
Inside, here's Fernando, and he goes in for the dunk.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Here's Big Red, defended by Brown. And that one drops. Big Red's got 10 points in just the second half.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. So Toronto ends up going with a new group. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Mitchell, the pass to Barrett. Barnes with it. Pirtle with a screen on McDaniels. Here's Barnes. Pass to Pirtle. From deep, Mitchell hits the three-pointer.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Here's Big Red. Checked by Mitchell. Right side Edwards. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 20.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
With two hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Here's Big Red. Checked by Mitchell. Doris, coaching is a difficult job. You think they're judged unfairly?
I do, PA. I think they go into any circumstance, and it's largely contingent on what is the strength of the organization. What's your ownership like? What is their commitment level to winning? What is your front office and the decision-making process like? But we all know this. Like, the coaches ultimately are the ones who are judged by wins and losses. They know that going in.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Timberwolves.
When you look at the stat sheet, it's impressive this wasn't a total blowout. Their offense was in top gear all night long, Grant.
I thought the same thing, BA. I mean, the difference in field goal percentages is pretty shocking.
And so this will lock down their 15th win of the year.
Only a two-game series, and they win both. They have to be satisfied with this.
And what a huge performance it was for Big Red.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Counted from distance.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Barrett can't hit. And here's Minnesota now. Pass to Big Red. Floats one. And it's good on the layup. Big Red's got 35 in the game.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game.
game, another win. Back to work tomorrow.
So I'm thinking about letting the kids plan the next vacation.
Plan how?
Pick 3 destinations and then pick from the best one.
Now, NBA players are some of the most fashion-forward celebs around. But even amongst them, your approach to streetwear has gotten noticed. How do you source your clothes?
I do my own shopping, if that's what you're asking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A lot of it's online. You know, once I've worn a brand and I know my size, then that makes it easier. Otherwise, you know, I try to hit up a boutique whenever I have a day off on the road or something like that.
Yeah. Do you have a style philosophy you follow?
What's up, MP?
What's up for dinner tonight?
I might take home one of the
Look out there, MP.
I don't know. I was thinking.
Won't those get slutty?
Come here,
MP, you got that look in your eye tonight. You better watch out.
The NBA on 2K Sports. First month of action coming to a close soon, and for this season's crop of rookies, the journey has only just begun. A look now at the rookie race to see which new faces have hit the ground running and are leading the way in the Rookie of the Year hunt. Well, you look at Big Red. What a rookie year he's having, guys, atop the rankings right now. And even though it might be a tight call, he's definitely the favorite.
And what a feeling right now for him. I mean, sitting on top of the heap of all that young talent.
Yeah, he's a clear #1 right now. Nobody even close to passing.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Anthony Edwards out there with Big Red. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Randall in at the 4. And for the Celtics, White in at shooting guard with Brown playing small forward. Then there's Horford. And it's Keita in at the 5. And we all know what it means to MP and this team to play well on the road, to win those close road games. MP's been quite vocal, in fact, about rising up in the face of big obstacles this season.
And what I like about MP, he's willing to put his reputation on the line to make something happen. He's not just sitting back waiting for things to develop. That would certainly be the easier route. Instead, he's put a stake in the ground, and that ground is away from home.
For some news on MP, let's send it over to the decorated David Aldridge on the sideline.
Hey guys, these games have been a point of emphasis for MP and his team this season. I asked him about playing on the road. MP told me it's all about toughness and grit. We're going to play hard no matter where we are. Kevin?
And they are a gritty bunch. David, thank you.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
Stan, when you were faced with back-to-back games, did that factor into your game planning at all?
Not really, Kevin. I mean, it factored into what we did in preparation, you know, practice the day before the back-to-back set. But I was a one-game-at-a-time guy, and whatever it took to win that night was what we were going to do, and then we'd worry about the second game when that one was over.
The shot's good from Alexander Walker.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
That one good for 2.
Well, you got to know the scouting report on Brown. He's solid cashing in from the mid-range.
Here's Big Red. Yep, that one goes. Big Red's got 7 points in the game.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Pass to Pritchard. Gobert with the block.
Well, you have to be aware of Gobert on the floor. He's got a few Defensive Player of the Year trophies.
Here's Big Red. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. No one near Randall as he lets it go. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Well, let's have a look at some league leaders from the last 10 games. Here are the highest scoring point guards in the NBA during that time. Well, you look at Big Red, second in the league, having an excellent season.
Well, this is a collection of maybe the most well-rounded players in our league. I mean, to see those kinds of scoring numbers from the point guard position is crazy.
Well, that's one of the biggest changes in the league over the years. Point guards are now expected to score. They have to do more than just pass. When you challenge a player on a layup, that's what you want. Getting a stop without a foul. The defense wins that battle.
Now here is Horford. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And there's the call on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That's foul number 2 for him. Reed, he's checked in for Minnesota. McDaniels comes in for Alexander-Walker. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Big Red. He has 7. Out to Edwards. 5 to shoot. Good on the shot.
And sometimes Edwards makes defenses feel helpless. Tough shot there.
Celtics trail by 7. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks. Well, the Celtics won their 18th championship in 2024, the most of any franchise in the NBA, and with multiple extensions this summer, securing their core moving forward, Boston has made huge financial commitments to compete for championships every single year.
Not a team to be taken lightly. All right, Shams, we thank you for the report. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to regroup and go over the... Minnesota leading by 12. They've got Jaylen Brown. And it's Springer in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Last game for the Celtics, they pick up the win against the Wizards in Washington.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Nothing is better than winning on the road in this league. It's so difficult. You savor every one of those.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Brown with it. Coming off a solid outing against Washington. Takes a step back. Springer the pass to Holiday. And Holiday throws it down.
And Holiday's vertical is still sneaky good. At 6'4", he's capable of hammering it down. Yeah, there's really no excuse for missing that one. That's just a blown opportunity.
Pass to Cornette. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Hey, Coach, what about Naz Reid after going undrafted back in 2019? He is really showing him, isn't he?
Well, Kevin, what a story. Uncommon skill level for a player of his size. He can shoot the ball. He can handle the ball. He's got a lot in his arsenal.
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Holiday, rebounded by the Timberwolves. They are tearing through the league right now with 15 wins in a row.
Well, just to be able to be on the call and see these guys in person is a real treat. They've been the talk of the NBA during this streak. The question now becomes, can they sustain the focus and level of intensity? They are looking quite comfortably in control, so it's going to be interesting to see.
Sinks the triple.
The Holiday finds ways to score inside and from beyond the arc.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Jaylen Brown has put it all together. He said, I'm figuring out my spots to be aggressive. That's in my DNA. But also showing how I've grown. Being a great screener, delivering passes on time and on target. That's important to being a great teammate. I'm focused on being a better basketball player. Kevin?
Yeah, and he's a smart one too, right, David? He is something else. Outstanding stuff, DA, as always. And it's Brown missing. About 3 minutes played so far in this second quarter. Up top, Edwards, guarded by Holiday. Holiday with the block.
A true defensive expert. Holiday using awareness to get there for a denial.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Pass to Big Red. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Edwards can't hit.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
Last year, Coach, as you know, the Timberwolves making it to the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah, that equaled their deepest run in team history, dropping that series to the Mavs. Minnesota has never been to the finals, one of 5 franchises who've yet to get there.
Timberwolves leading by 17. Has to Gobert to the inside. It's stolen by Brown. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Here's Hauser. No good that time. Gobert with the defensive effort. Alexander Walker passes to Big Red. Over in the corner, Edwards. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the half. Well, Greg, Boston didn't just win the title. They won their 18th NBA championship in style.
No series went more than 5, going 16-3 in the postseason, Kevin. Half of those wins were by 15 or more. The Celtics really weren't even challenged during that title run.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Julius Randle's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Joe Ingles comes in for Naz Reid. Daniels is checked in for Alexander Walker. And it's Mike Conley in for Edwards. To the middle, trying to end the drought. And it's laid in by Holiday. And that's now 9 points for Drew Holiday.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs...
And so it's Minnesota with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
since we got a little time on our hands here, you guys got any big plans for tonight?
Not me. I'm just going to take it easy.
Changing focus now to the tough first half for the Celtics.
Can't miss this many shots and not be competitive.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Big Red.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Big Red out there with Edwards. And it's Rudy Gobert. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Randall in at the 4 slot. Here's Big Red. And it's good. Looking quite sharp with 10 of 12 shooting tonight.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
You know, Stan, when I think of you as a coach, I think defense. So let me put you on the spot as you assess the wing defenders in the NBA right now. Who are some of the top 2 or 3 that you notice?
Well, look, there's so many good ones. My favorite right now is Lou Dort because he's so strong, he's so disciplined, and he has an amazing ability to use his body even against guys that are a lot taller. He is a frustrating guy for great scorers to play against.
Now, he brought a lot to the NBA, but haven't the Thunder done a good job developing that kid?
Well, they have, and look, they've got other great defenders too, like Jalen Williams.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Nice move, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Here's Pritchard. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Launches it. Krills the three-pointer. Pritchard's got 5.
Yeah, they get one to fall. Now 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Stan, as you know, in past years, Peyton Pritchard had always wanted a starting role. Now, more opportunity, and he has responded.
Yeah, Kevin, he's very competitive and certainly deserving of rotation minutes. He is just now entering his prime.
White the pass to Queta. Outside, White. Beyond the arc. Minnesota with the rebound. Randall's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Pritchard. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Big Red passes to Gobert. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Edwards against Brown. Tries it from the top of the key. Big Red, no good. For Boston, they've gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul. The Celtics making a switch here. Hauser's checked in. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Boston, no good that time either.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
Here's Big Red, and such a nice move to make the basket work. Big Red's has got 10 points in the quarter.
A fantastic decision-making big. Randall with the right choice there, finding the open man.
Hauser the pass to Pritchard. Off target from 3-point range.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
And the shot goes in. And that's now 33 points for Big Red.
Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
Outside White. 46 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Queta. Driving in. And the basket by Hauser. 36 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Big Red. The rebound by Queta. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. It's stolen by Randall. And here's the fast break. Randall leading it all the way. Pass to Reed. Outside Edwards. Here's Big Red. He's covered by Brown. Here's Big Red. Out to Edwards. 2 on the clock. And it's good on the way in. Edwards got his second basket.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Timberwolves. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he...
So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight.
Welcome in to the Jalen Murphy Show. I'm your host, Jalen Murphy. I know more about sports than you do.
That's debatable.
Watch your mouth, Russ. We got a great show for you today, starting off with a brand new segment, Trash Talk Do's and Don'ts.
Oh, I'll start. Don't tell people how to trash talk when you were a 7th man with a rickety jump shot and the handle of a precocious 4th grader.
Okay. Do keep your mouth shut if you spent most of your career waving towels at the end of the bench.
You know what? You've been selling me short since college, man. How about this? We could have won a championship, but you looked me off to take a double-team 30-footer at the buzzer, buddy.
For the last time, Russell.
They really thought they had a chance tonight. Let's get it, MP. Showtime, MP. True ballers.
game. You're like money in the bank.
Keep shooting that.
Come on, MP.
Woo! I run this. I run this.
Well, excuse me.
Let's go! Yes, sir. That's the way I back up my game.
Let's go!
That's all day. We're here.
All day, baby.
What are you throwing?
Yes, sir. That's the way I back up my game.
It's good, MP.
That's it.
Looking sharp, MP.
Feeling you, MP.
MP! Oh, it's nice to see you again. Ooh, if you're looking to test yourself, I've got a challenge for you prepared by the pros at the Gatorade training facility.
Here we come, y'all. 0-2. Keep doing what you're doing. 0-9.
I see we're at the gym, Chris.
We are, Shake, the Gatorade training facility to be specific, in a new location for 2K25, right here next to all this beautiful water.
Okay, I like it. So this is where I go to do my weekly workout?
Yep, work on your body type and get those reps in each week to earn my points and increase your stamina rating. And if you manage a perfect workout,
then you're gonna get some extra turbo meter as a bonus.
You got it. Important stuff. Don't sleep on those stamina increases. This is the only place to do it in 2K25. Lots of ways to help out your game here at the Gatorade training facility.
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm going for that workout warrior badge. Attempt all the workouts at least once to get a 99 stamina on all your builds, lock in that extra turbo meter, and open up all 3 body types? But what about these courts?
That's right. You can ball here too, but with a twist. You get one of each Gatorade boost for free to start each game.
Awesome. And you can't beat the location, am I right?
Not this. Look at this.
Good, MP.
And all over the floor, you can see each player preparing for the game ahead, pushing out distractions and getting into the zone. Hi, everyone, and welcome. We bring you a regular season game with extra importance. This is Game 3 of the NBA Cup, a vital group stage contest. And tonight, we've got the Minnesota Timberwolves playing against the Houston Rockets. Here with the greats, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson, and Allie LaForce, our reporter. And a chance here to check out some stats for Fred VanVleet.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
Here are the starters for Houston. VanVleet and Green, they're manning the backcourt. At small forward and power forward, it's Brooks and Smith. And it's Şengün in at the center, filling out the middle. What a huge game in the Cup tonight. Both of these teams 2-0. And a win tonight is a giant step towards the knockout stages, Grant.
Well, remember this, BA. The first tiebreaker is head-to-head record. So if you win this one, you get that. I expect a really intense game.
Here's VanVleet. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Outside, Green. Clock at 6. The 3. Knocks down the triple.
This is a smart play by Green, getting some help with the screen instead of trying to do it all by yourself.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Here's Big Red, guarded by VanVleet. It's Edwards on the wing. Drives to the hoop, and Edwards slams it in.
Oh, another highlight reel play from Anthony Edwards. Oh, this guy is fun.
Houston has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Grant, when it comes to Anthony Edwards, fair to say he's meeting expectations so far.
Oh, no question, BA. The first overall pick in the 2020 draft, Edwards has been anything but a bust. Now we are seeing him trying to compete for titles. 3 out of 3, perfect start. Let's see how long they can ride this wave.
VanVleet, the pass to Şengün, And there's the foul. It'll go on Julius Randle. That's his first foul of the game. Van Vliet outside. On the wing, Brooks. No good with the triple. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Here's Big Red, guarded by Van Vliet. Outside Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Soft touch off the glass. Edwards got his second basket of the game.
Wow, what a move from Edwards. He's fantastic at creating for himself.
Brooks outside. Back to Van Vliet. Three-pointer. He buries it from 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Big Red. 33 points last game. Randle outside. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Şengün. What a tremendous game he played against Portland. Back to Van Vliet. Picked by Smith. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Timberwolves lead by 5. Well, Grant, after 3 straight drafts high in the lottery, the Rockets got to 500 in 2024.
Yeah, and I love how they signed some vets in the summer of 23. Houston decided we want to win now, and I wish more teams did that.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian, the Rockets showing improvement. Head coach Ime Udoka said, quote, when you rely on your young guys, you're constantly trying to instill habits that'll carry them for the rest of their careers. It's mistakes and tendencies you have to try to break continually. Just staying positive. We see glimpses of how close we can be.
All right, Allie, thanks for that.
Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards. Wow.
And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. And Houston will go for a different look here. Landale's checked in for Alperen Şengün. Green comes in for Smith. Whitmore's checked in for Brooks. And it's Amin Thompson in for Van Vliet. Green finds Thompson. First quarter of the game. So both teams making some changes here. On the wing with Moore. McDaniels covering.
Yeah, he tried to gain position but couldn't quite get there.
Green, the pass to Thompson. Outside Holiday. And he converts the layup. Holiday's got his first 2 points of the night.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work. But that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
So the Rockets 5 now. They've got Whitmore. Amin Thompson out there with Aaron Holiday. Then there's Alperen Şengün. And it's Green in at the power forward position. Now here's Holiday. Şengün in the post. The score now all even.
This is where Şengün can really hurt you because he's so big and long.
Since being drafted in 2021, Alperen Şengün has really grown his game, Richard.
Particularly his assist numbers. That's what impresses me. You can run the offense through the 6'11" Şengün. It's so impressive.
Here's Big Red. Pass to Reed. Outside Edwards. Shot clock at 5. From deep. Anthony Edwards rains one in.
When Edwards knocks down threes, Ant is pretty much unstoppable.
To the paint. Here's Holiday. Reed with the rebound. And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for the T-Wolves. Boy, this team is on a heater right now. 16 wins in a row, and they've shown no signs of slowing down.
There's a lot of players who will say they don't take notice of a budding winning streak. But when it's double digits, everyone knows. Winning streaks are a lot harder than people think because every single team wants to be the one to take you down.
Here's Big Red. He's covered by Holiday.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Pass to Whitmore. Out to Thompson. Şengün, the screen. Thompson passes to Holiday. Looking to win the run, and he hits the jumper for 2. Holiday's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Not exactly what Coach wanted coming up the floor, but he'll take it.
Edwards, a pass to Big Red. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Rockets trail by 7. And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And the Rockets going with a whole new... And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The Rockets on top, leading by 4. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Howdy, folks. I know you've all been clamoring.
Some great options in there. In fact, these guys might compete for all-star spots for the next few years. That's a big leap, Kenny.
And moving on to the Timberwolves now. They're in the midst of a close game.
You know, I love what they're doing, being patient on offense, getting high percentage looks.
Appreciate you joining us.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Julius Randle out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Anthony Edwards. Then there's Rudy Gobert. And it's Big Red in at the 1. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Here's Big Red. On the take for the tie. And he lays it in. Big Red's got 4 points this quarter.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Now here's Edwards. 9 points in the game. Gobert, too strong.
Yeah, and Gobert's teammates encourage him to seek out his offense, especially when he's this deep.
Pass to Şengün. And the foul called on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That's his first foul. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Minnesota on D. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Here's Van Vliet. Alexander-Walker grabs the board. Alexander Walker's got his 4th rebound in this one.
They've been unable to hit anything this half. 3 attempts and 3 misses.
Pass to Big Red. Up top, Randall. Here's Big Red. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Rockets trail by 4. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Down low. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Superb movement in the screen and roll. Gotta reward Şengün for that.
Here's Big Red. Brooks with the rebound.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
And here's Green from the arc. Minnesota with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
And they have started out this quarter shooting just 20%. Let's just say this is not the way they wanted to open the second half.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well,
ooh, Edwards with style and authority.
And just an agile move by Edwards inside, allowing him to beat the contact.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Houston has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Here's Van Vliet. And he banks in the layup. Van Vliet's got 10 points in the game.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
You know, it's hard to understate the value Van Vliet brings to this team, Richard.
When you look back at Toronto's championship in 2019, he made some huge plays. When the moment got big, he came through and came out on top.
They're really working the paint now.
Brooks outside. Smith outside from behind the arc. And he can't get that one. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Big Red, guarded by Van Vliet. Right side Edwards. Over Green. Ooh, the finish inside by Edwards.
And just working his way inside, keeping Edwards out of the paint is not an easy task.
Pass to Şengün. Back to Van Vliet. A minute 4 left in the third quarter. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Edwards got 4 rebounds now.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
And the basket by Big Red.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
And it's Green with the ball for Houston. Trailing by 8. After this game, they can look forward to Philadelphia, where they'll match up against the 76ers. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. Chalk up 2 there.
Talk about being locked in. Superb focus from Van Vliet offensively so far.
Here's Big Red. Got a hand on it. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. In close. Green puts it in.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
Here's Big Red. Oh, he nails it. 10 for 14 after that one.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Green against Edwards. Left side, Green. Misses the layup. Here's Big Red. And so it's Minnesota leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We'll be right back with you shortly. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So the Houston 5 right now. Alperen Şengün out there with Jayshawn Tate. Then it's Shepard, then it's Cam Whitmore, and it's Thompson in a shooting guard. Here's Şengün. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Since being selected in the 21 draft, Alperen Şengün has really improved.
Yeah, from 9 points per game as a rookie to over 20 in his third year, Şengün has averaged about 5 assists per game over a season. A huge number for a 6'11" post guy. He is so skilled.
And he knocks down the first one.
Şengün's fun to watch on the block. Drop steps, spin moves, up and unders. This man will put on a clinic down low.
And the Rockets making a change here. Green is checked in. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Pass to Conley. Back to Daniels. Takes a three. The Rockets pull it in. To the inside. Here's Shepherd. And Conley grabs the miss. The Timberwolves lead by 5. Houston will go for a different look here. Smith, he's checked in for Green. Brooks comes in for Whitmore. Green's checked in for Thompson. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Shepherd. Here's Big Red. Banked it in off the glass. Big Red's got 14 points now in the second half.
And how about Edwards? Keeping his head up and spotting the open man.
Green up top, guarded by Edwards. And it's Green missing. Minnesota has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's Big Red. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Rockets trail by 12. We've got 1:13 left in the game. And it's Green missing.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Timberwolves.
Boy, this was one physical game, guys.
They obviously felt that was an advantage of theirs coming in, and they were able to be relentless inside as a result.
And for the year, this will give them win number 17.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Big Red.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. On the wing, Green, guarded by Edwards. Again, Green missing. Here's Big Red. Ooh, stolen by Smith. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. That win brings them to a 3-0 start for the group play stage of the NBA Cup.
And now
That's what I'm talking about.
See ya, MP.
we go. Yo, what you doing?
We're here in Plainview, Illinois, tonight's venue for Club League basketball between the Wolfpack and Dynasty. Good evening, everyone. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. What a game this should be between two heated rivals on the club circuit.
Heated rivals indeed. Rarely do you see teams like this dislike each other this much, especially in the club league circuit. But you know what? This is a showcase game for both teams.
At the center of it all will be MP, the star player for the Dynasty. He'll be tasked with keeping their winning streak alive.
Looking to make it a dozen straight wins to start the club league season, but I know the Wolfpack are licking their chops at the prospect of ending the Dynasty's win streak. And how excited are you for this one? This is about as intense a game gets at the club level. These teams genuinely dislike each other.
That one goes. Count it.
Hawkins sees the floor so well, sort of like a falcon, spotting prey and swooping the ball for the score.
Pick by James. Three-pointer, Patrick Wells knocks down the long J. And Drake, you talk about the rivalry between the Wolfpack and Dynasty. They've both had their moments.
They certainly have, and I would expect a very physical game here tonight. That's the bare minimum when these teams play.
And for Zach Timmerman of the Wolfpack, he moved here from Iowa not too long ago.
Yeah, we haven't seen too much of him, and I know the Wolfpack would have liked to see more of him. Unfortunately, he's been plagued by back problems, which can't be fun. You wonder how long he'll be able to keep playing for.
Now here's Hopkins. That shot off.
Boy, he made a mess of that finish.
Here's Timmerman. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew the contact on the shot.
Timmerman's no big guy, but he's certainly playing bigger than his height, battling down low.
First free throw is good. And so he hits them both.
You know, it's good to see Timmerman back on the floor after missing some time with the back injury. They missed his stretch 4 contributions.
Score the bucket, his 4th of the game, missing only 1 so far. He's now shooting 4 for 5 tonight. And with the high school season now in the rearview mirror, for many of these players, they are solely focused on club play.
And winning on the club circuit is their only goal as of now. I'd expect that to mean the games are going to be a little bit more chippy because of that.
Defended by Stauffer. Zadirko up top. Fisher outside. Connects it from downtown.
The big man Fisher showing off his range there. The D has to at least get a hand up.
Now here's Stauffer. He can't get that one. Great D that time from Eric Fisher. Jams it in off the great move.
And we've talked about the heated interactions of these teams before. It's a result of history and proximity.
Oh yeah, the bad blood comes from getting in each other's faces way too often over the years. Certainly doesn't help they operate out of the same region in Illinois.
Now Wells. The Wolfpack again can't hit it.
He keeps jacking up those threes without much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light very early in this game if he keeps it up. And you can feel them picking up steam now.
Really falling into a nice rhythm as they add to their lead.
Here's Wells. Drops it in from long range.
Sharp move by Wells. The pull-up is a tough shot for a high schooler to hit.
Guarded by Wells. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
They've been playing a very sound offensive game in the first half of action.
Yeah, the numbers back it up. They've been much better shooting tonight.
Now here's Stauffer. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Stolen away by Hopkins. And when Patrick Wells joined this team, he added some much-needed shooting that elevated this team to the next level.
Ding! Yeah, just like an elevator, Joe. Really dialing up the damage potential this team now has from deep.
Now Wells. He's got 6. With a step back, hits the front iron, and it goes in.
You'd think he wouldn't venture in there, guys. But look, Wells gets one to go on the inside right here.
And it's Timmerman with the board. A chance for a 2-for-1 if they want it.
And if I'm them, I'd try for that.
Pass over to Robinson. Shoots over Hawkins. Brett Hawkins grabs the miss. The Dynasty with the lead. Junior. Defended by Robinson. And count it, 2 points with a chance for one more at the line. MP has been something else this first half, well on its way to a huge game. And that one misses. And the Wolfpack with possession. Pass to James. Now Cordova. Shot clock at 6. Johnson. There's James with the 3. Davidson pulls it in. And with a showcase game like this and tonight's rosters, you can expect a lot of college scouts in the stands.
The importance of this game, setting the narrative of each player's potential. Opinions are forming about these players, and each minute could be another pro or con in each scout's report.
Now here's Cordova. Down low. Fresh. No good with the layup. With the crossover, and he sinks the layup. It's very easy to see why MP is so high on the scouts list with how he's scoring tonight. Their offense has stagnated.
It's been hard to watch. They need a bucket, and soon.
Johnson with the rock. Carter, left side. Pass to Fresh. Davidson with the steal. Cobb with it. Guarded now by Cordova. That one goes.
Dynasty coach Duncan Carter has worked to impart a sense of focus in this ongoing rivalry. The rivalry of these teams is well documented, and he wants his club to continue their winning ways.
Yeah, Danny, he knows that the way the games have swung between these two sides is a dynamic rivalry. He would like the Dynasty to play at a heightened intensity for this one. Now here's Carter. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. To stop the run. James no good. And he finishes off with the one-handed slam. And you love how MP has been able to put up the points with all the scouts watching. It would take a major comeback for them to get back into this game.
And the chances of that happening are pretty slim.
Now a timeout called by the Wolfpack. So both teams making some changes here. And the Wolfpack have possession. And in club play this season, the Wolfpack enter tonight at 7-4, while the Dynasty are a perfect 11-0.
And I'd say we could throw out the record books, Joe. Whoosh! I threw mine right across the table. Sorry, Drake. Because of the history of these regional rivals is so complex. Both teams thrive on denying the other the chance to win in big games like this one.
Now Wells. Goes up on the baseline, and he gets the jumper to drop.
He makes quick work of that opportunity. The defense needs to plug those holes.
Guarded by Wells. Kicks it out to Fisher. Up top, Luan. To the left wing. Hawkins outside. And a miss there on the triple. A difficult situation for the Wolfpack here. Puts it up from 17. A rebound by Luan.
And we're here in the gym of the Plainview Panthers. It's a familiar floor to some players in our game today because they go to high school here.
Oh, yeah, exactly. I mean, home court advantage is everything in a contentious game like this. A little extra extra bit of comfort might make a difference. You can't count anything out in such a heated affair.
And Patrick Wells outside. Score the bucket, his 5th of the game, now 5 of 11.
An elite 3-level shooter. Wells is someone you have to worry about beyond the arc.
Pass to Hawkins. To the paint. And Robinson pulls it down. And the Wolfpack with possession. To the middle. Wells outside. Fires for 3. They get it back. And the ball is tied up, so we have a jump ball.
That's fantastic opportunistic defense, guys.
And here it's the Dynasty. And the leader of this Wolfpack team, without a doubt, is Patrick Wells, a 3-star recruit who has a chance to play at the next level.
Hey, he's not the biggest or most athletic player on the floor, but when he warms up, I mean, look out. The kid can straight up shoot the ball. If he can bulk up and add some strength, he could be a factor in college.
Now Wells, 14 points for him. And Drew Robinson with the slam.
He might be small for a center, but it doesn't matter because he can jump out of the building.
And the layup's good off the glass. And what a game for MP. He is showing out with a 30-point evening. Outside Stauffer. And he slams it down. It doesn't go for him. And here it's the Dynasty. Hawkins outside. Fisher. And Timmerman will come over to help. Hawkins outside. Michael Luan for 3. Yes, and it's Brett Hawkins picking up the assist. Well, you think about what sets MP apart on this Dynasty team. His athleticism you rarely see at the club level.
He's been stunning, Joe. When he's driven, he's physically capable of explosive feats. Speaking of, I'm setting my phone up right here because I think we've got a great angle for some viral content.
Goes up and lays it in, nice and easy.
He just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
It's Wells, left side. Misses inside.
And he cannot wait for this quarter to come to an end.
Seems like nothing is bouncing his way, no matter what he tries.
Guarded by Wells. And the shot goes down.
Offense and defense have really come together for them, helping to strengthen this lead.
They've taken absolute control of the action. Other team needs to get something going if they want to stay in this thing. Well, the big name in the showcase has to be MP. He's a 5-star recruit and has a clear path to the NBA with his skill set and athleticism.
And scouts want to see him take over the game. They want to see him be athletic. They want to see his instinct and moves on the floor, because sometimes he can defer it a bit too much. Their shooting percentage just keeps improving here in the second half.
Well, they've done a great job sharing the ball. Good teamwork typically does result in high percentage shots.
Now Wells. 14 points for him. Sinks it from distance.
I mean, look, this is what Wells is known for. Score the ball and get buckets.
Here's Adirko. He's money on the shot.
Nice take. However, a little too easy if you're asking me.
And here's Stauffer. Passes to Wells. 3-pointer. Patrick Wells misses another. And on the bench for the Wolfpack, Coach Barry Bay. He's been with the program several years now and is trying to continue the success they've had this past decade.
Yeah, and standing directly in his path once again is the Dynasty. But with new leadership on the court from Patrick Wells, Coach is hopeful that the tide is about to turn for the Pack.
And he gets it to go.
He's really been producing offensively tonight, helping build that lead they're enjoying.
It's the kind of shooting that you can build your whole offensive strategy around.
Now Wells. Pass over to Robinson. Wells. Shot from the wing. That one drops for him.
Wells is just an active scorer all over the court. If you give him the mid-range jumper, he'll take that.
Wells comes with the double. Doesn't go for him. Right side, Stauffer. Out of bounds, it'll be Dynasty ball. Some changes for the Wolfpack. Timeout called by the Dynasty.
Who's watching here?
Guarded by Wells. And it's good for two.
You look at this Wolfpack roster, a lot of players who will play college ball, but Patrick Wells could be the barometer.
And they are ecstatic to have him with the team. Add some much-needed shooting. They're hoping he can change the fate of their season. Drains it from 17 feet out.
I mean, Wells has no shortage of confidence. And after a good night like tonight, it's going to help blow it up even more.
You compare how this game has gone between MP and Wells, and so far it's been all MP.
MP has left no doubt that he's ready for the next level. He's a man amongst boys right now, and the NBA is going to be in his future.
This is his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team combined.
Pass over to Robinson. Now Wells. Can't connect from short range. High arcing shot. Shots blocked. To the inside. Drops in the layup for two.
Nice, crisp pass by Timmerman. The Wolfpack playing like a real team out there.
Yes, it's good.
Well, that's simply a great move there. He dusted off the defense and got to the cup for the easy basket.
Three-pointer, Patrick Wells. Cobb with the board.
Hey, defense, nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. He just can't seem to dial it up this half.
Outside Stauffer. Shoots over Cobb. Shot no good for Stauffer. Right side, Cobb. Inside. Here's Davidson. The lead pass was put just in the right spot to produce the layup.
Great passing by the offense. Coaches love to see that kind of unselfish play.
Here's Wells. And once again off the mark by the Wolfpack. Right side, Cobb. James covering. Junior up top. Powell. Pass to Davidson. Clock at 6. Rebounded by James.
No one to blame but himself. He should definitely have finished that one off.
Wells outside. Now James. And that one comes up a bit short.
You need a better look than that, Jay.
You're going to take the occasional bad shot. It does happen, but make sure you learn from it. Don't do it again. I'd like to paint a picture here because his shooting chart is beautiful. Lots of good shots all around the floor.
It's a 4-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Three-pointer, Patrick Wells. The Dynasty grab the miss.
And he's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. With time running low, he's got to think of something else to try.
And this little run pretty much puts the nail in the coffin.
Yeah, these last few scores have helped shut the door. Great job to close out the game.
That will do it. Put it in the books. The Dynasty continue their amazing start to the season and now stand at
You after it, MP?
We know MP came ready to play.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
To celebrate our nation, that was Skylar Cole with tonight's national anthem performance. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. All right, Greg, here we are on the day before Thanksgiving, a very special time of the year. Any favorite Thanksgiving traditions or foods for you or your family?
Oh, Kevin, I'm a sweet potato pie lover, but I tell you, man, I love it all. I can't wait.
Now Sacramento starting five. DeRozan and Murray slot in at the small and power forward. Then it's Malik Monk. Then it's Sabonis. And it's McLaughlin in at the point guard.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Here's Monk. Money from the wing.
Sweet-looking Jay. When Monk's shooting it with confidence, he's a real weapon.
Here's Big Red. Monk defending. Pass to Big Red. Shot clock at 5. Top of the key. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Kings. Their last encounter was in Sacramento.
Well, you never want to concede a game before you play it. That said, though, they were just overmatched.
Tough thing about that one is they also were playing a poor opponent, so no fire in that game, and that sticks with you a little bit.
Gobert with the block.
And there's a reason Gobert has led the league in block shots.
Here's Minnesota. And this team has been on a very impressive 17-game winning streak. They are red hot right now.
I mean, it's been a lot of fun to watch these guys and how much they're enjoying this. Every team they face is trying to end this big run. I've been on both sides of a game like tonight's, and I'll tell you what, it's tough to keep up the streak. Gotta love the pressure.
And that one's good. Big Red. Big Red's got 6. Kings have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. The overall game of Julius Randle is impressive. He's gritty. He is in there giving it, Brent, his everything.
Yeah, Kevin, you think about that year where he averaged 24, 10 rebounds, and 6 assists. I mean, the only other guys that did that were Will Chamberlain, Oscar Robertson, Larry Bird, Russell Westbrook, Jokic, Giannis. All of those guys won MVPs. That's a heck of a list.
DeRozan. Pass to McLaughlin. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I spoke briefly with Chris Finch. We talked about tackling the quote-unquote Sabonis problem. Coach said, we want to challenge Sabonis as early and often as possible. We'd rather see him pass the ball than find his own shot, and especially inside. Well, they'll try to battle Sabonis in the paint. We'll see how that works out. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Outside for Randall. And he makes good on the layup.
Yeah, Randall does a good job. His frame alone helps to create some space. Just with a little pivot there, able to find a way to score.
Murray outside. Down low. Takes it off the glass. McLaughlin's got his second basket of the night.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
And finished off by McDaniel.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Here's DeRozan. Gobert pulls it in.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Monk with the ball. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Big Red, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them, but not last year as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you gotta look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. Joe Ingles comes in for Julius Randle. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniels. And Mike Conley subbed in for Edwards. Ellis, the pass to Lyles. And here's Herter. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Here's Big Red. He's defended by Herter. Here's Big Red. Lays it up off the glass. Big Red's got 12 in the game.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we'll be right back after this. It's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Sabonis, he's checked in for Lyles. Murray comes in for Crowder. Malik Monk, he's checked in for Kevin Herter. And Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for Ellis. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. And there's Big Red, and it's Rudy Gobert, and it's Minot in at the power forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Monk against Edwards. Again, the miss by the Kings.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded. You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
Monk kicks to DeRozan. Sabonis sets the pick for DeRozan. Pass to Sabonis. It's stolen by Gobert. Edwards going all the way.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. Jaden McDaniels has become an X factor for the Wolves. Mike Conley says, we know what he does defensively, but the offense that he can bring for us balances our unit. It's much needed. Guys tend not to think of him as an offensive player, but he does have that in his game. Kevin?
But I love the reference to an X factor. He definitely is that. All right, David, thank you. A shot by Sabonis, nobody around, drills the three-pointer. Sabonis has got his first 3 points of the game.
Sabonis, a confident scorer on that play right there. Once he's got the ball in his hands in that area, he's looking to shoot.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
The Kings trail by 16. Here's McLaughlin. Outside for Murray. From outside, off the mark. For Minnesota, they've gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. And the shot goes in. Big Red's got 6 points in the quarter.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Murray right side. Wide open. And rebounded by McDaniels.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
And so it's Minnesota sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Greetings, everyone. Let's first take the Western Conference winner, Big Red.
When it comes to running the offense, he's been exceptional, making smart play calls and setting the tempo.
He is definitely. And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first half performance for the Timberwolves. That'll do it for our show tonight.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game from Big Red.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Second half underway, and here's who Mike Brown's got on the floor. Monk on the wing, he's paired with DeRozan. The post pair for him will be Murray and Sabonis. And it's McLaughlin in at the point guard position. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
Big Red, no good.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Monk, no one around him, and a miss there on the triple.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Gobert. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup. Gobert's got his second bucket. The Kings have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Some change. So Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. .58 seconds left in the third quarter. Crowder, the pass to Lyles. Lets the 3 fly. Shot by Crowder, no good. Here's Big Red. He's defended by Herter. From 13, and the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
And that's what they're looking for from Edwards. Scoring from all areas of the court, even mid-range, keeps the defense honest.
Here's Sabonis. He's got 9. Takes it inside, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Sabonis has got 11 points.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive. So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
Ellis surveying the D. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Minnesota holding a very comfortable 25-point. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the...
He's checked in for the Timberwolves. Big Red comes in for Alexander Walker. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Sabonis, he's checked in for Trey Lyles. Murray comes in for Jay Crowder. Monk's checked in for Kevin Herter. And Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for Ellis. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Big Red. Then it's Naz Reid. Then it's Joe Ingles. And it's Minot in at the 4 slot. So that's the Timberwolves 5. DeRozan on the wing. Ingles covering. Murray, good.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Minnesota.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. And man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Big Red.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Monk for 3, and the 3 ball is good.
And that's the shot Monk is looking for, and he drills it.
Here's Big Red. .34 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
19 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound.
With the drive, that's good.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
Okay, then. That's how we stand on business.
Ready to put in some work, Chris?
MP is here. Come on, MP. We're going to have to push a little harder than we did today.